Good evening. A little girl caught in the crossfire and shot in the stomach is recovering tonight. She is now out of the hospital and resting at home.
She was headed home with her grandparents and cousins sitting in the backseat of a car. Now her grandmother explains why that bullet was guided by God and how it could have killed both of her little girls. She told our Night Beat reporter Emily Longnecker what happened to her family last night as they drove past 38th Street in Sherman on the city's northeast side. It's tonight's top story on the Night Beat at 11 o'clock. Emily.
Hi, Andrea. Charlotte Thompson says what happened yesterday just goes to show you don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next, and sometimes even innocent people get hurt.
Before Monday night, Charlotte Thompson didn't know what gunfire sounded like.
I'd never heard a gunshot.
Until she, her husband, and two great-granddaughters were caught in the middle of it, sitting at a red light at 38th Street and Sherman Drive.
We heard this pow, 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 pow. And then Cheyenne said, oh, she said, I'm shot.
She's talking about her 10-year-old great-granddaughter, Cheyenne, who was sitting in the back seat.
And I turned around and looked, and she raised up her shirt. And I could see the bullet. I could see where it went in and where it came out.
Her other great-granddaughter, 13-year-old Jalen, was in the back, too, on the driver's side.
She was crying because she thought she was shot, too.
Police later showed Thompson the bullet's path through her car, a path she now believes was guided by God.
Come through the door, hit her, then it went to the Bible.
Thompson's Bible was sitting between the two girls.
It went in here, and it came out here, and it shredded my Sunday school book. The Word of God slowed the bullet down so that it didn't kill anybody.
And a watermelon a little bigger than this played a part too. Jalen was holding a watermelon on her lap like this, and that's just where the bullet stopped.
Right in the watermelon. Didn't come out of the watermelon. The Word of God and the Lord's power saved him. He sent the bullet into the watermelon.
Thompson says both her great-granddaughters are okay and knows eventually Cheyenne's bullet wound will heal. It's the emotional scars she worries about now.
It took away her innocence. You know, she trusted everybody. Now she trusts nothing and nobody.
Police say they are still working on finding and arresting a suspect in the case. Emily Longnecker, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
Emily, thank you. Doctors now say the Metro police officer